What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Socials will be appearing on the screen. If you could give all of those a follow for me, I would greatly appreciate that as well. We're still etching ever closer to that 4,000 subscribers. We're nearly there now. We're under 20 away, so getting closer, fingers crossed. Also as well, podcast apps, everything's going to be on there. So Spotify and also your Apple Podcasts, you'll see me on there as well. I say see, you'll be able to hear me on there as well. So if you could give those a follow and a rating as well, I would greatly appreciate it. So today's video is my preview for the Man City game. I've really been looking forward to this one immensely. So the usual thing that I'll do, I'll go through all of the standard bits and pieces that we usually run through. It's just some stats and some information to make you feel even worse than probably what you already do. Given what's ahead of us, I have ready and prepared for the game itself, so we are ready to go for Saturday. But yeah, if you could just bear with me while I go through the bits and pieces. So usual stuff, injuries, the stats, all of those bits and pieces. So let's get into the first thing. So injuries-wise for Man City, you've got Kovacic and also Rodri are out. We've got an ankle injury, not going to be back until early January 2026. And with Rodri, it's just a lack of fitness. Now, unfortunately, it hasn't updated the injury section very well because not only is Anton Stack out with concussion, we've also got Longstaff that's going to be out now for 4 to 6 weeks. The lesser known Sebastian Bohr now, it says cruciate ligament injury there, out for the season. I don't remember anything being told to me about that, so I don't think that is correct. So, but still, he's injured, and he's been injured for a very long time now. A fabulous £5 million spend that was. Looking at the table, we know it doesn't make for pretty reading. We're going to be playing third placed Manchester City. We're down in 18th, so complete opposites spectrum of the table. Positivity and all of that. God. This is the bit of my job that I don't really like doing, especially when it's like this. Recent form-wise for Man City, so you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins and 1, 2, 3 losses. So they, in league-wise, they've lost to Aston Villa, they lost to Newcastle, and obviously they got beaten by Leverkusen just gone as well. So, yeah, they're in really bad vein of form. Overall, God. Insights-wise, they've scored 11 goals in their last 5 matches. Erling Haaland is the competition's top scorer with 14 goals. And Doku is ranked number 1 in big chances created in the competition. Again, fantastic. Whereas we, contrastly, have scored 4 goals in our last 5 matches, haven't kept a clean sheet in 9. And a lovely little stat here, because it doesn't really matter because he's not going to be involved in the next game. Sean Longstaff is ranked 2 in big chances created in the competition, and he's injured for the next 4 to 6 weeks. So that, fantastic, great. Really, really happy about that one. Looking overall in terms of the SOFA score rating for Man City, 6.98, 12 matches played, 24 goals scored, 10 conceded, 19 assists. Yeah, they're a pants team. I'm not putting up what ours is. And then standings tracker. I did this last week. It just gives you a good indication as to where we are sitting and where we're moving to at the moment. Obviously, we're in the bottom 3. I don't see any reason of us getting out of there anytime soon. So, yeah, the least said about that, the better. I mean, we know in terms of like strengths and weaknesses. I mean, Man City are a very, very good team compared to what we are. So looking top scorers wise, I haven't brought this back before, but I just to show you the gulf in quality that we're looking at here. So from FootMob, FootMob rating for Haaland is 7.92. Nemecha, our top scorer, is 6.33. Goals wise, Haaland has 14 already this season. Nemecha has 3. It's our top scorer. Expected goals, 2.95 for Nemecha. 12.63 for Haaland. He's got 1 assist. Both of them have played 12 matches. I'm not trying to bring everybody down. That's just to give you that little dose of realism and potentially what to expect in the game. I think we all know what to expect anyways, don't we? From an attacking point of view, they're averaging 2 goals a game. we're conceding 2 goals a game. Fantastic. No penalty goals, no free kick goals. 19 goals from inside the box out of 122 chances. 3 goals from outside of the box out of 47 chances. Left-footed goals 13, right-footed goals 6, headed goals 3, big chances per game 3.1. They missed 2.1 of those chances, so they bury 1 of their big chances per game. Normally averaging out 14 shots a game. Normally 5 on target, 5 off target. They have 4 block shots per game. 11 successful dribbles. They normally get in and around 5 or 6 corners per game. 11 free kicks per game. They've hit the woodwork 20. Counter-attacks 20. Great. So, yeah, passes-wise, ball possession, we know what Man City are like. They like to keep the ball, so you're looking at near as enough 60% possession. Accurate passes 481 per game and 88% success. Passes in their own half is 214. The opposition's half is 268. Accurate long balls, 12 and a bit. So half of their long balls are accurate. Crosses wise, only 28% of their crosses are accurate, which is interesting actually, considering that they've got Haaland there, who is normally really good at finishing. Defending wise, 5 clean sheets. They concede 0.8 goals per game. Tackles that they make per game, roughly speaking, 14. 7 interceptions. Their clearances wise is 25 per game. Saves per game, 2.4. I mean, Donnarumma is just, again, cheat code. I did say this at the start of the season. You've got to wonder what Trafford is feeling like, having gone to Man City for the value that he went to, and then Donnarumma coming in out of nowhere, just madness. 43, nearly 44 ball recoveries per game. 10 errors leading to shots against them. Only 2 of those have turned into a goal. They've only committed 1 penalty, and they've only conceded 1 penalty. 4 last man tackles. Otherwise, so duels that they win per game, 48.9. Ground duels is 35.9. Aerial duels won is 13. Let me just see. Possession. They lose possession 116 times per game. That's an interesting one. 19.9 throw-in per games. 6 goal kicks. Only been offside once, so they're quite disciplined, I suppose you could say. About 10 fouls per game and 2 yellow cards per game. So nothing too dirty, but for me, we need to be up and at them, and we need to be Villa first half, basically, is my thinking. Line-up-wise, this is just based off of how they finished the last previous game, so it might not be like this. We do know how Pep likes to chop and change and move people around. So Donnarumma in goal, O'Reilly, left back, Guardiola, everybody remember him, left centre-back, Diaz, right centre-back, Nunes, right back, and you've got Gonzalez sort of in the holding midfield in the 1. Then you've got a forward line of Doku, Foden, Silva and Chekri, and then Haaland up front. So, yeah, I'm not scared about that whatsoever at all. Now, looking at it from a Leeds point of view, this is what I might potentially do. People might disagree with me on this, but this is just my opinion. Given the injuries that we have in midfield, I don't think we can play a 4-3-3. This is what I would like to see us do. I would like us to go to a 4-2-3-1. Reason that I'm saying this is because with the players that we've got that aren't injured, it just lends itself to it for me a little bit more. Ampadu needs to be really careful because he's walking the tightrope of a suspension if he gets another yellow card. But I'd go Perry in goal. I'd go Bogle, Rodon, Struijk, Goodmanson as the 4 defenders. I'd then have Ampadu and Tanaka sitting in the middle. Ampadu can sit a little bit further back. Tanaka can sit a little bit further forward of the 2. James on the right-hand side. It has to be James. It has to be. Okafor on the left-hand side of that. And then in that kind of number 10 / maybe even false 9 role, I would go with Pirro there. Nemecha for me has to start up front. I've liked what I've seen of him so far. I liked what I saw of him in the Aston Villa game. His ability to be in the right place at the right time is looking quite good. I think he's quick. I think he's skillful. I think he's quite powerful as well. I think he can be quite tricky to defend against at times. So that would be the lineup that I would go for. So Nemecha hopefully knocking them down, Pirro coming on to them, James coming on to it, Okafor coming on. And then what you do as the game wears on, you then, if everything's still going in your favour, that's when you bring in Aronson on. That's when you swap Aronson for Pirro and probably Nemecha for DCL maybe. But you could probably have an argument for DCL as well, but that's basically what I would look to do. And then obviously you've got the option of Nonto as well that you could bring on. It's a real shame that Longstaff isn't playing, and it's also because of an injury, and also with Stack as well. Because if Stack was fit, I'd still even go a 4-2-3-1 if Stack was fit and have both Stack and Ampadu sat in the middle of midfield. But again, that's just my opinion overall. Whether or not it's going to remain that way, who knows? Farke could just do what Farke always does, which is because he wants to prove that he can play football and go the 4-3-3 formation with Aronson on the right-hand side, and they're not making any subs until the 70th minute, until we've been absolutely spanked. Who knows? It's almost like this game is a free hit, almost. But, you know, once the whistle goes, I'll be supporting the lads 100%, as I always do. Might not be happy with everything at the moment, but I will be supporting the lads 100%. I'm interested to see how this game unfolds and what actually happens. Do I think we'll win? No. Do I think we'll get a draw? No. I never normally look at us as going into a game and losing, but we're on such a terrible streak at the moment. It just I worry about mentality side of things and just how the players are feeling, and I'm hoping to God that they prove me wrong. We'll see on the actual day itself. It's going to do it for this preview. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. Also, as well, turn your notifications on. Make sure you're subscribed. All of that good stuff. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. I am going to hide for the remainder of the day today and not think about the fact that we have to go and play City on Saturday. I'm dreading this game. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Cheers.